This is a quick down and dirty on how to do tramp makeup. First things first, you're going to want to get you a hand towel that you don't care about, that you're never going to use ever again, because that's going to be what you're going to wipe your hands off with. Before you start, you also need to make sure you have paper towels. That'll be used later. And then you'll have all of your makeup. You'll have the white for your lips, red for your nose. If you ever get the money, you can get the flesh tone for your cheeks, and then black if you don't have a beard and you have to paint in your beard. And then also baby powder and a powder puff thing. All right, so first thing you want to start with is the lightest color first. You want to start with white. You'll go ahead and get some on your finger. Some people say you can use sponges. I don't find them useful because I can get this in places that are harder to reach. So you just go ahead and get a bunch of it. As you can see, I'm almost out of this one, but I do have another one. Try to use the edge where your fingernail is to try to be a little more precise. And don't worry about it getting into your whiskers or mustache. If you want to get a little bit bigger than your mouth, you can. For a parade, I wouldn't worry about it. That's what this is for, is to wipe this off. You can also use your costume if you need to get some distress look to it. After that, you either go with the red or the, like I said, sometimes I will do this if you have money, if you don't, but this is simple. You just throw that on. The red, like I said before, you just load up your finger. Don't go all the way up your nose. Try to do sort of the tip, maybe halfway up, and try to get a line. Once you get that line, fill in all the rest of it down here. Make sure you get the little bridge here, and in here, and around here. Don't worry if you make that. That actually is just fine. You can blend it into your cheeks. Like I said, don't worry about any of this. You're not going to look like, you know, see, that rubs right back out. If you need to, you can always get black and just color in. Black is also pretty good when you're gray, so you can kind of cover it up. All right, once you've got this, you're pretty much done. You just use the powder, load it up. It has to have a lot of powder because you need to put it on, but it needs to be packed on. You don't want to just puff yourself. So like this. Don't breathe in while you're doing it. But what you're doing is you're making the makeup dry. You're probably going to want to start with the white first. I've done this enough times I could start with the red and it's not going to mess anything up. But you make sure that you get everything covered really, really well. When I first started as a tramp, they told me to set it with ice cubes. When you're on the road and you don't have ice, you can't do that. So paper towel and water. You get it nice and soaked. Start with white and go down in color. So you're going to want to kind of get all that powder off. Don't rub hard. Now the makeup is set, and you should be good to go. You can even dry. From here on out, it's not going to rub off too bad, and it should stay on until you need to take it off. Highly recommend getting one of these or some makeup wipe removers to get it off. And that's that.